Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC, and welcome to Phase 2 of the Traveling Rough Rider Knives Challenge. Of course, started by our good friend Tobias Gibson. I took part in Phase 1. It was a lot of fun. This is actually Package 2 of Phase 2. There are 2 packages going around, so if you've seen this on another channel, you know, it might change up a little bit, because if you want one of these knives, you can take one out and replace it with one of equal value. So they might, when you're watching these, they might change up a little bit. But I do first off have to say, one, there are 5 knives. I have the 4 traditionals in front of us right now, and there is one more that I will show you. And I also have to tell you that this came to me from J.O. Ventures. John is absolutely awesome. I opened this up, and this is like right on top. A gift for you, JB. An awesome little slip. You got the J.O. mark there. It's got my initials on it. Very cool little slip made by John. Dude, thank you so very much. That was really cool of you to do that, and definitely not expected, and what a wonderful surprise, guys. I mean, there again, this is how this community is. But Phase 2, Package 2 does have 5 knives. We're going to talk about these 4 traditionals. First, we got some from the Wasp series, the Arctic Fox, the tortoiseshell, imitation tortoiseshell. No tortoises were harmed in the making of this video. See, it says imitation right there. And something from the old Southwest series. So we are going to start with the Arctic Fox, or excuse me, the Wasp. We'll start with the Wasp. Let's do that. So we've got the RR2268, which is the Wasp Barlow. Now the Wasp Barlow goes for $15, $16, wherever you can find it. You've got the R on the bolster there. Very cool single line bolster on the back. R bolster on the front. Let's check out, there's a tiny bit of gapping. Guys, for a $14, $15, $16 knife, I don't sweat it. Got a nice little clip point going on there. Of course, there's the number. 440A steel. It's got a nice half stop. Pulls probably a 5-ish on the main blade. Pops into that half stop. Polished blade. Opens up really nice. I dig these. We've seen a few of the Wasp series on the channel. Then, of course, you got the little pen blade. That probably, it's a little bit harder to get a hold of. Well, I don't have nails to begin with, so that makes it harder. Again, it was probably a 5 to 6 in there. Probably has to do with my nail. Nice little match strike nail nick. Nice. Goes in there really nice. The overall fit and finish isn't too bad. The pins are good. The transitions are good. Some minor gapping on the back springs, but there again, like I said, in a $15 knife, I don't get too wound up about it. But very cool. That is the first knife in Phase 2, Package 2 of the Traveling Rough Rider Knife Challenge. Next one we're going to check out is from the Arctic Fox series, and this is the Cotton Sampler. Really nice looking. I mean, you got the Fox shield on there. Again, the pins are done very well. Transitions are done very well. You got some red liners in there. Nope, black liners. I'm sorry. I was thinking these were red. Nope, black liners. Brass liners as well. Again, pretty darn good overall fit and finish. Like I said, on the pins and stuff. Even have a lanyard hole on this one. This Cotton Sampler. Again, you've got the match strike nail pull. Again, probably about a 5. Kicks in. The overall action, fit, walk and talk, not bad. It's about a 5 on the pull. Pops open. Of course, you've got the classic Cotton Sampler blade. Again, 440A steel, razor sharp. Very nice. I really like the Arctic Fox series. Of the 4 of these traditionals that I have, the Arctic Fox series is probably my favorite. Just like the overall look of that white. And that's something that I've kind of... White bone. I have a little bit more problem with white G10 and, you know, white micarta. That gets a little dirty, but the bone stays pretty good. So, well, now I got to remember, that might be micarta. Ooh, I forgot. Oh, shoot. Hey, go ahead, correct me in the comments. That's fine. RR2578. This again, imitation tortoiseshell. No tortoises were harmed. Feel I need to say that. This is the Rough Rider Large Swayback Whittler in the imitation tortoiseshell. Now, the tortoiseshell is one, I know a lot of people out there really enjoy it. This is one that really hasn't grabbed me as of yet. You know, I used to say that about abalone. And now I love abalone. It's just, the colors you get out of it are amazing. So maybe tortoiseshell, you know, imitation tortoiseshell. We'll do that as well. Again, brass liners. Overall fit and finish. I can feel that pin just a little bit, that center pin. The shield does stand a little proud, not bad, just a little. Transitions are really good. You've got a 3-bladed Whittler. Again, match strikes. Now that is probably, that's got a pretty good pull on it. I'd say that's at least a 6, 6.5. Good walk and talk. Snaps into that half stop and snaps shut. Then we've got our little pen blade. That was probably a 5.5 to 6 as well. Again, nice little pen blade. And last but not least, you got slightly, is it the same size or is it a little larger? I thought it was a little larger. No, they're about the same size. Pretty close. Again, 2 pen blades on the Whittler. And that one was probably a little more sluggish on that one, on the close. But then again, like I said, this one, oh, the Arctic Fox again going for 15. This one's going for 20-ish. So not too bad. You know, let me know down in the comments, do you guys like this artificial or imitation tortoiseshell? Is that something that really, does that grab your attention at all? Be interested to know. Be interested to know. But again, a nice little knife. And last but not least, we have the Old Southwest large trap. It is a large trapper too. It is definitely a large trapper. Of course, you got that Southwest flare with that turquoise color, the red stone, the white. Again, overall, some minor gapping going on there. Now this one's coming in. This one is coming in at $23. Even got the little turquoise there on the bolster. Now this one's got kind of a light pull on that spay blade. I'd say that's probably a 4. Little bit of a light pull. Goes shut nicely though. Again, a half stop. Pops into the fully open position pretty well. Snaps into that half stop. And a little slow on the close. And, well, what I said, that was a spay blade, didn't I? That's the actual clip point. There's the spay blade. That one's a little, I'd give that one a 5. Goes into the half stop a little better. Fully open as well. That's a wicked spay blade too. Sort of a Bowie blade. I don't know. It's got a nice big belly on it. Holy cow. Overall fit and finish, like I said, some minor gapping going on back there, but not bad. Not bad at all. So those are the 4 traditionals that we have. You've got the Wasp Barlow, the Arctic Fox cotton sampler, the... Oh, did I put it back in the box? Oh, I think I did. I did. I put the tortoiseshell back in the box. And the imitation tortoiseshell Whittler. Very cool knives. This is one, the next one I'm going to show you, I find to be very, very interesting. This is one, I have not seen anything from this series yet. I've seen something from all the rest of the series, the traditionals that I showed you. I have not seen one of these. This is one of the Design Your Own Tattoo Knife Kits that Smoky Mountain Knife Works had, coming from Rough Ryder. RR2549 is this one. This one is a modern knife. It is not a traditional, but it's a whole kit where you can basically design your own knife. And that's pretty interesting. Here's the knife. I'll pull the knife out, show that to you first. We've got the knife here. 7CR17 on the blade steel. You've got an aluminum handle. And then you have the inlay, which you can design yourself. And I'll show you, it gives you everything you need to design it. Now this one is coming in at $50. Wild, what do you call that blade shape? Wicked? Wild? I don't know. Modified Warncliffe, maybe? Feels pretty decent in hand. Nice thumb ramp on the spine of the blade. Pretty cool. But here is everything else that it comes with for you to design your own knife. You've got some wooden dowels, sharp point dowels. You even got a little bit of a pencil there to kind of sketch out your design. Then you've got your tattoo needle. There is your tattoo needle for you to actually imprint your design onto your knife. It's nice. They give you that little wooden, or cork, I guess. Rough Ryder, right there, your very own Rough Ryder tattoo needle. But it comes with the paint for you to use. Looks like you got yellow, red, blue, and green. You got some cotton swabs. I almost said the other thing. That's maybe not what they are. Looks like you got some steel wool there to maybe rough it up a little bit. And then you have, there you go. First, buff it. Buff the bone with the steel wool. There you go. And then I think this is a polishing cloth, I believe. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool lineup for Phase 2, Package 2. Now, like I said, I had not seen one of these Tattoo Series knives for me, so I'm really glad I signed up for this because I finally got the opportunity to see one. Very cool. Of course, we got to see the Wasp Barlow. We got to see the Arctic Fox Cotton Sampler. The Imitation Tortoise Shell. I'm going to close that up real quick. The Tortoise Shell Whittler. And the Southwest Series Large Trapper. Very cool. I am definitely looking forward to Phase 2 Package 1. That is also going around. Several of us, some of the people involved in this, guys, so you can check out their channels. Of course, I mentioned J.O. John, you've got Upstate New York Blade Collector, Stan's Cutlery, Knife Delights, J.O. Ventures, of course, myself, RJ, Mark Kaufman, Splitting Slices, Rasputin's Castle, Barlow Brigade, Make Cutlery Great Again, and it looks like Bubba's EDC, and, of course, the originator, Knife Chats with Tobias. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, Tobias, for coming up with this. Lots of fun. Can't wait for Package 1 to come around. Guys, I hope you had fun with this. These are really kind of fun to do. They really are. You get to see stuff that I've never seen before. That's always cool. So, have a wonderful rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.